Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Madam City Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmember Sanchez.
Here.
Councilmember Ibarra.
Present.
Councilmember Figueroa.
Here.
Councilmember Surratt. Here. Councilmember Canas. Councilmember Flores.
Here.
Councilmember Ortiz.
Here.
And Mayor Tran.
Here, thank you. Moving on to public comments for closed session. Madam City Clerk, do we have any public comments?
We have 3 speakers, and we also received a written comment from Georgia L., and that's been provided to each of you. The speakers are Christian Shaughnessy, Carlos Gonzalez, and Kimberly Calvin.
Hello, folks. How's it going? Christian Shaughnessy here. Just wanted to speak up in favor of Rochelle. She's put in a lot of good, competent work over the years, and I think it'd be great to have her on down as our city manager. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Happy New Year to everyone. My name is Carlos Gonzalez. I'm with Teamsters Local 1932. We represent the general unit, public employees, as well as the supervising unit here in the city of San Bernardino. Many of you probably passed by our hall right there on 5th and Sierra. I just wanted to comment on the situation with the city manager. We're going to be heading into bargaining, hopefully sooner than later. And I know that's dependent on whether you guys make a decision on a city manager. And I hope that decision comes today. Quite frankly, our members don't need this constant change and constant shuffle. We need stability. I need stability in order to negotiate the best possible contract, not only for our members, but for the city as well. Because my goal going into negotiations is recruitment and retention. So we can make San Bernardino the place that it's been for, prior. I don't want to downgrade it because it's not. Like, anything's fixable. And I think this is a step in the right direction. Our members deserve it. The residents deserve it. Like, just make it happen. Like, I know there's been a lot of controversy on city managers back and forth, but reading it in social media posts doesn't do our members any good. Like, it doesn't make them feel warm and comfortable when they're like, hey, am I going to get an increase? What's up with my negotiations? What's going on with my medical benefits? All these things, all this controversy can be fixed with just stability. And that's what I'm asking for, stability. And you guys have the insight into what you need to do, but the insight that you don't have is the insight of the labor organizations that need this to happen for the membership. The insight that you're not seeing is the residents, who many of them are our members, and many of your residents that are working for the city need the stability. And that's what we're looking for, is just stability. We need somebody that we can go to in negotiations and be that person that says, no, that's not a go. Yes, that's a go. I need somebody that's going to be in the room or out of the room that's going to make a decision. I don't need to wait 4 weeks for a decision. I don't need to wait 2 weeks for somebody to say, well, I need to talk to so-and-so. I want to be meeting with people that I'm going to go down the hall. I'll be back in an hour because I need to make a decision, or the decision maker to be in the room. So that's what I'm asking for. And hopefully I'm trying to come out respectful. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I want to get the job done. I want to get in negotiations, roll up my sleeve, and get a contract that's good for San Bernardino and good for our members as well. So thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, you came off great, by the way. I just want you to know. You sounded good over here.
Thank you.
Next speaker. Madam City Clerk.
The next speaker is Kimberly Calvin.
Thank you.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I'm here tonight to really ask you all a question as to why are you here? This to me seems that it is taking up the city's very valuable assets, very valuable time, And as you just heard this gentleman speak on the stability of this city, that is something that as a former council member that I have begged from my colleagues, 5 of them who are still sitting there on the dais for stability. You have heard it from a community member, for a bit from business owners. You seem to disagree. You seem to want to make the choices that you desire. We've already seen your choices. The last city manager, Charles Montoya, and what that brought to this city, which 5 of you who voted for him are still sitting there on the dais. I'm come to offer some advice to the new council members, and that is you will be held culpable and accountable for the actions of which the council will lead you. You need to make some decisions based on the information that you have before you, which is, 1, interim city manager Clayton has been in place for 7 months, providing the city with stability. What more are you asking for? What more are you looking for at this point in time? Who do you think is going to come to the city of San Bernardino that would be better? Our council, the council that is sitting with you, already made decisions in the same manner when we had choices of going back out to utilize the 2 times that we would have had to bring forward another round of candidates for our city manager, and we chose not to utilize that. You must choose the best decisions on how to stabilize the city. If you have a city manager that is in place and is willing to work and doing the job every single day, you need to take note of that. I don't know who you think is going to miraculously want to come to a city of this type of dysfunction. You all will be the ones that we, the community members, hold accountable for every decision that you make going forward. And those of you who have already made the worst of decisions when it comes to bringing city managers to this city. I don't have to call out names, but I am prepared because it is your resume. Those are your actions. Those are your votes. Tonight, you have an opportunity. It's not the process that you're trying to describe or trying to figure out. You already know the process. You've done it. Several of you have done it at least 4 or 5 times. It is not the process. What it is that is the choice before you, who you want for your own personal usage. Because if you chose City Manager Montoya, then I would think that hands down, City Manager Clayton would be the best choice that you could possibly think of that the city of San Bernardino could afford. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That concludes the public comment.
Thank you. We will now convene to closed session at 5. Okay, Madam City Attorney, is there anything to report from closed session?
We'd just like to let the public know there's no reportable action.
Okay, thank you. The next joint regular meeting of the Mayor and City Council and the Mayor and City Council acting as the successor agency to the Redevelopment Agency will be held on Wednesday, January 15th, 2025 at the Feldheim Central Library located at 555 West 6th Street, San Bernardino, California, 92401. Closed session will begin at 4 p.m. and open session will begin at 5 p.m. Meeting is now adjourned at 7:43 p.m. Thank you, everyone, and good night.